You may have heard lots of terms about how to brew coffee, right? You hear about the temperature of the water, the grind, all these different details, and sometimes guys sound like real techies about it. Well, today we're going to talk about something called the bloom. What is the bloom? Well, we're about to find out. So let's get started. So when you roast coffee, it has gases in it. The gases are what keeps the coffee fresh and keeps the flavor locked into the coffee. So the bloom is saturating the grounds just enough to let those gases out so that it can let the flavor out. Once all the gas comes out and it sits, it will go stale. That's why you need the gas. It keeps the freshness. It's like using a Ziploc bag to keep your food fresh. But when you're ready to drink coffee, you want to let all that out. You don't want that in there blocking the flavor from coming out. So that's why we do the bloom, letting the gases out. That's what makes the coffee creamy. Lets the gases out and it gets creamy like that. You see that with espresso. It have that thick layer of foam on top. You see those bubbles? Those are the gases coming out. Pretty cool, huh? So now you know why you do the bloom. It opens it, activates it, releases the flavor, lets it come out into the cup. If you just straight brew right away, then water's going to be passing through the coffee when it's not quite bloomed yet, which means that the flavor is going to be still locked in there. If you let it sit for about 30 seconds and bloom, it's actually going to start to release the flavor and get opened up so that when you do start pouring more water in there and the water does start coming through, it's actually going to create amazing flavor in your cup. So there we go. Just wanted to make a real simple, quick, easy video today. Winter time. Lighting's not as good. Microphone broke this week. Lots of plans. We all know how life goes, right? But in the midst of it, we're making amazing coffee and we're still learning things. And I know you appreciate some shorter videos because I put out some long videos and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch those. And I'm sure that brings up a lot of questions, right? Why are we using this certain temp water? Why are we doing bloom? Why this amount of time? And I try to explain that as I go. But I think it's also important to do these little short clips that teach you little tips along the way so that as you're brewing yourself, you understand why it matters what you're doing. And then when someone asks you, you can explain it to them intelligently. So now you know. But remember, knowing is only half the battle. So it's time to get started. Get the stuff you need. Get that awesome fresh coffee. Smell it, grind it, brew it, and you'll be getting going too. All right, I'm Ted, signing off. I'll see you on the next one. And go ahead and leave comments. Like I said before, I love when you leave comments, love when you engage. It's great for everyone to share. And maybe let me know what you'd like to see in the future, all right? See you next time.